National Football League, so proud to welcome you to the southeast section of Brazil and the world-renowned city of Sao Paulo. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis set to go here in the Southern Hemisphere. And we're underway from Brazil. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
37-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll try again. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with a touchdown run.
An extra point attempt to follow here. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. A drive that time of 6 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Nifty move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 3rd down and 13.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. And touchdown. A great play there. 77 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this 1st quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And able to use a stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. 66 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. 2nd and 2. And quick throw here, that's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Breaks through the contact. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
second down and inches. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And able to get this out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 11.
Back to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown! A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And now a little across the 25 to the 27. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a 2nd. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 11. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got room at the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. Back to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 13 yards out. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
One more go for this offense in the first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got Mason complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So these two, it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. And it is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
The 44-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 116 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He'll look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup
up there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here's 2nd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mason. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. Try and run for it. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Visitors, 27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there on 3rd down. And even 40 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been running.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
The offense will line up.
They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
33.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Oh, it felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Back to throw now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
At the 21-yard line.
they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 17 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Visitors 33.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Room here to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
2 yards to go, second down.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
First and 10.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Fights through it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Back to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop the throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. They'll drop the throw. And it's caught. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Visitors 40.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good. We're on 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine our outcome. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
They're going to look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a 1-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Ooh, the juke.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They hand it off to their big tight end. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. A handoff as they run the counter play. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a 2nd-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that, they're going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. He's back to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.